Alright people, what up man? It's your boy Vagabond here to give you my thoughts on Toriko chapter 251 titled Acacia and His Three Disciples. And this chapter was pretty fucking good. I really liked the chapter a lot. I thought it was set up pretty well. I thought it was a flashback, of course. And this was a good ass flashback. Some of the characters that was in this flashback, which was Froza, Midora, Acacia, Ichirayu, and Jiro. They were all in this flashback, and let's start with Froza, man. Let's start with her character and how she is in this flashback. I thought she was a very good character in this flashback. You know, so far, man, what we see of her, she's a loving, caring person. She has that almost like that mama type feel to her. She was whipping up some food, like I'm talking about. She was whipping up shit in the kitchen, man. Like she was killing it in the kitchen, man. And she had Midora. She took in and house Midora, fed that little nigga, and she brought him back to back to health. Cause you saw in the beginning he looked all skinny and shit, but then in the middle of the chapter, this nigga went out to go hunt a big ass fucking what was that? A hog, a flavored hog or whatever, and he's over there flexing his muscles and shit. Like, yeah, look at me. I'm like, damn, this nigga. You done got all swole. Like, Rosa done fed that boy. But, yeah, man, she looks like she's a very well drawn out character, right, as of now, I like her a lot. Like, I like how she, Mitsitoshi, did her in this little chapter or whatever. And, I gotta say, too, man, she pretty goddamn good looking, man. Like, damn. Like, yo, Acacia, man, he got him a good ass chef, man. She fine in the mug, yo. Like, I'm gonna tell you now, out of all the female characters in this manga, which is not that many, goddammit, she's like the best looking one out of all of them, man. Like, from the body, from the body type, she got some nice titties up and on the top, and then the waist is nice and small. Like, she look normal. She ain't look like Ren. Like, Ren look like fucking. She looked like a tomboy. And not only that, man, she was like all swole, man, like thick ass thighs and shit, man. But Frozen, she looked like a regular ass, a regular chick, man. And she was cooking up, man, with that skirt on, and that apron on, man. That nice V-neck, long V-neck that come right to her breast and everything, breast popping. I was like, damn, Frozen looking good. Acacia, man, he hitting that though. He hitting that though. But let's talk about what else happened in this chapter, man. Her and Acacia and her were talking about the whole gourmet world that was going on, and he was telling basically we're about to see a setup chapter, which is next week, and they were talking about how they need to Acacia, he needs to stop this war, cause it ain't showing any signs of stopping. So he's he's basically taking responsibility all on himself. Because as you know, the gourmet world, the gourmet war, the whole cause of the war was the struggle on food, man. The shrinking on resources, And not only that, and the discovery of gourmet cells. That's the whole catalyst on this war. It ain't had nothing to do with politics, ideals, or races. It was all because of the discovery of gourmet cells, which, by the way, Acacia, he recognized that Midora had. When he first laid eyes on Midora, he recognized right off the bat that Midora had gourmet cells in him. So he already knew that Midora was going to be his disciple, which he did make him his disciple by actually giving him that name, Midora. He actually gave Midora that name. He named him. But yeah, they were discussing about the gourmet world. He was talking about he heard from somebody, Pear, and he said in a few years in the near future, a creature called the Four Beasts, which we all know what that is, what those are, the Four Beasts or whatever, is because it's gonna become active. And he was telling Froza, he was like, yeah, we might want to send Ichirayu in there to go get set up the Four Beasts. And actually, the Nitro, the fucking Nitro were actually planning to use the fucking Four Beasts to kidnap a large numbers of humans. Like, what the fuck, yo? Fucking Nitros, man, they fucking crazy. So, yeah. Acacia, he was gonna send Ichirayu and I'm guessing Jiro and them to go fuck up the 4 beasts or whatever. But at the same time, you know, there was gonna be a solar eclipse, you know, when this shit happens. So Acacia, he's asking Frozen, he's like, yeah, with your powers, we are gonna create, when the solar eclipse occurs, we are gonna create God, which, you know, which we all know is, you know, is one of Acacia's what you would call it, menus on his gourmet menus and shit. And he's gonna, we all know that story. He served God to the world leaders, and basically he brought peace or whatever to the whole gourmet world, and you know, the whole land and shit. And that's how he stopped the war. And so yeah, him and Frozen, we all know Frozen. She cooked out. She was the one that cooked God, and yeah, Acacia and her. And we're all gonna see how that shit plays out. And you know, basically the next chapter, the mysteries surrounding Acacia are finally revealed. We're gonna see all the mysteries surrounding this guy, who he is. I'm hoping we see how strong and powerful this motherfucker is. And yeah, this was a good ass chapter, man. I like this chapter a lot. You know, Midora, again with Midora, his character development as far, you know, coming when he was a kid and how he had a tough job. How, you know, life was really tough for him. Struggling to get food, niggas taking his food, you know, for him fighting for his food. Like, there was a point in this chapter where when Frozen and when Acacia and Jiro and Ichirayu were approaching the crib, fucking Midora, he launched the attack. He came at Jiro. Jiro was like, hold on, man, what the hell was wrong with you? And you know, you could see right there that this guy just wasn't familiar with people, lots of people, you know, being around lots of people. Like, a lot of, if he didn't, you know, when he saw Acacia though, Acacia looked him in his eyes like, it's okay, man, you don't have nothing to fear. And he saw that same kindness and loving and caring he saw in Frozen, he saw it in Acacia too. So right there, he knew, you know, he chilled down or whatever. So yeah, I thought that was good. You know, overall, Acacia and Frozen, they're two good people. Just from looking at it, very good people. I mean, they had, you know, seeing them in this house, it's like they're a family, like a family atmosphere that they're living in this house with Jiro and Midora and Ichirayu. It was like real family, like, and I just liked that shit. I thought that was cool. But yeah, man, give me your thoughts on this chapter. Let me know what you think about this chapter. Leave a comment in the comment box. And I'm going to holler at your boys later, man. Peace.